Okay, we've got another Too Tall Toby drawing to work on here. This is going to be one in inches and pounds. It's a ribbed cover, and this has a pattern of ribs around the inside. Some ears that are pointing out here with countersunk holes in them, or counterbored holes rather. So this will be a little bit interesting, especially getting these ribs in here to align properly with this center boss. And then we've got a boss on the bottom edge, bottom surface also. So let's jump into it. So I think this one we're going to start off, we'll do this as a revolve. So we'll start on the XY plane, get a line start here. And we'll just kind of rough out, sketch this out a little bit here. We'll get this. All right, now which one of these I'm going to make align with the origin? So this one I think we'll put on the origin, and then this will make horizontal. Okay, now it's some dimensions on here. So we're going to have a hole in here. The hole is 2.75. Divide that by 2. And then this bottom boss is 5.5 divided by 2. The boss on the top is 4 divided by 2. And we have from there to there, it's going to be 0.5. And this total height on this side is going to be 2. This thickness here is going to be 1. The total height on this outer piece is 5. And then we have a diameter on the inside of 16, so that's 8. And on the outside is going to total diameter is 18, so the radius is 9. And that completes that profile. So now we can go ahead and revolve this. And we're done. Okay. Now the next thing is we need to put on those little tabs. So we'll sketch again on the ZX plane, grab our slot tool, and we'll make this vertical, and we have a radius on here of 2 and a bolt circle on this is 22, so we have a radius from here to here of 11, and we'll clean this up a little bit. We're going to do some constraints here. We'll make these lines coincident to those edges, and then we'll do an arc from that point to that point. Make these lines vertical, and let's see what else we need here. We need that to be vertical to the origin. Bingo. All right, now we can extrude that for a height of 1.5. And then on this surface, we're going to put a counterbore hole in here. So the counterbore depth is going to be 0.75, and the diameter is going to be 2.5, and the hole is going to be 1.5, and it's going to be through all. And then we'll make that concentric to the radius. Okay, that. And then we'll circular pattern this tab and the hole. We'll need a quantity of 3, and we'll just grab that face, and we've got our pattern of 3. Next, we need to put in our ribs. So on our XY plane, we'll start a sketch. And actually, before we start a sketch, we're going to do insert and precise section view. Reverse on that to get the view in the right direction. Now we can start our sketch. Get a line. Okay, now we want this node on this point. This line is going to be vertical. Oops. This line is going to be horizontal. And we're going to make this line coincident to that point. And coincident node down there to node there. We'll make this point coincident to that point, and grab it in here. We'll make these coincident there at the same time. Now here we need to get rid of this little vertical line here. And come in here with a line, come horizontal a little bit, and then down. And then we'll trim between those two lines there. And we'll just throw a short dimension on here of 0.3. And is there an angle on that? No. Let's see here. Why is that line still red? Okay, well, let's extrude this mid-plane for a thickness of 1, and then circular pattern that. Six of them, and grab our center point. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here on our, we had some material. Oops, we got a problem here, boss. We got a rib. We got a little bit of a rib coming out here that we are missing in our model. So what is that? We have a 19 millimeter or 19-inch edge out here that we got to put on here. Activate a sketch, circle, 19, and then draw another circle And we'll make this co-radial and extrude that up to geometry. Come up to there. Okay. Now that looks right. And we got to add material here. We're going to be ABS material. And let's see what we have for mass. We've got to be within 0.1. Calculate. And the sign says 23.6. 23.6. So we nailed that one right on the money. So there you go. See you in the next video.